Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Ghost and Molly McGee The Ghost and Molly McGee Season 1 Episode 3A. This is the first part. It's called what was it? Oh shoot, I forgot. Bringing the band shell together? Or building the band shell back together? Sorry, the name is kind of slipping. It's something band shell, together or something like that. I'll kind of explain in a minute. But yes, I know I'm 2 days behind. I know this was supposed to come out Wednesday, then it didn't. I was gonna do yesterday, but it didn't. College, math stuff. You know how it is, or maybe you don't. But I'm getting it done today. Episode 3A, I'm getting done today, along with episode 3B, two separate videos. I'm gonna get that done, and hopefully tomorrow on Sunday I'll get episode 4 done. Those two videos. And then on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, basically next week, it's in a few days. It'll be November, so I'm gonna be doing my November, monthly update of the shows I'll be reviewing, and The Ghost of Molly McGee will be one of them, because one, I'm not caught up yet, because episode, what was it, 6, I think, just aired, today. So yeah, I'm behind, not a whole lot, but I need to catch up. I'm like a quarter away of where the episodes have, like, since like the last episode, so I'm like a quarter there. So I'm almost there. But yeah, and also The Ghost of Molly McGee, it's gonna be still airing in November, so that's cool too. So yeah, hopefully I'll get caught up. So wait, let me see. So episode 3 will be today. Episode 4 will be tomorrow and Sunday, hopefully. Wednesday will be the monthly update. So hopefully Friday I'll get episode 5 done. Yeah, and Saturday I'll get episode 6 done. And Sunday will be like, my my thoughts on the show of like the first like 6 episodes. I meant to do for the first 4, but it's gonna be the first 6 if I stick to the schedule. But you never know. But hopefully by not this Sunday, tomorrow, but the following Sunday, I'll have the first 6 episodes done, and I'll have like my first impressions of the show done. So and then like episode 7 would have aired like the day before on Saturday, so I'll just have to do like that episode, but I'll kind of basically be caught up. So yeah, okay, enough about that. Let's get done with episode 3, because again I'm behind. And let's see. Okay, so we're not gonna start right here, but again, I think it's called bringing the band shell back together. But basically, Molly, Daryl, Scratch, and the mom and the dad basically are at this community center, and Scratch has this taco hat. He's like, hey, this isn't a taco convention. And Molly's like, if I told you we're gonna be volunteering, like helping old people, you would complain the whole way here. And Scratch is bound to Molly. She just, hey, Scratch, come on. And he has no choice unless he goes to the ghost world. But what's he gonna do over there? Like he's a loser there, so he can't do anything. So has to do it. So they're kind of helping the old folks. The mom, Mrs. McGee, is kind of teaching like aerobics to the old people, and there's this like like this very jazzy old lady. It's like, hey, come on, let's speed it up a notch. I'm very feel very like energetic today. He said, oh, okay, come on, everyone. And then, what was it? Mr. McGee, what was he doing? I think he was kind of helping with the what was he doing? I think he was like in City Hall. I think it's like Rex next door. I could be totally wrong. Wait, no. No. Oh wait, I totally remember. The City Hall is like in another part of this episode. Sorry. But he's actually taking requests of the old folks and saying, hey, since I'm like that's what Molly said in the first episode. My dad is a city planner, and it's like, hey, I'm a city planner and I represent the people. So what do you want in Brighton to change to make your lives better? And I think that's really cool because there are actually people out there who want to help and not just make your lives miserable. So that's pretty cool. Cool with you, Mr. McGee. And he's like, hey, this old person, he's like, I forgot what he said, but he's like, oh, the library, we don't get any funding, and we put money in there, and like, what was it? Like, no one's buying books or something? I forgot what he said. He's like, oh, you better write that down. Okay, sir. And then Daryl and Scratch is kind of playing poker. They're playing with canned, not actually money, so that's pretty cool. This like old person, and you kind of see Daryl like right there. And he said, oh, yo, I'm all in because Scratch is kind of cheating. And this one person has like a napkin. And it's like, oh, hey, like, that person has a napkin, you could totally win. It's like, okay. And then you see, Molly just sitting down. It's like, oh, okay. And you see this old woman. Her name is Patty, and I guess this is supposed to be Jennifer Lewis. The guest stars as her. So, oh, that's pretty cool. And oh, look at this poor tree. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like that or is like dying. Give some water, please, or not too much. And he's like, oh wow. And Molly's like, oh wow, Patty, so you been here like all your life? And it's like, oh, my family just moved here. Yeah. And oh, my family just moved here. And Patty kind of makes fun of her a little bit, but you kind of have to understand where she's coming from, because she's like, oh, a lot of people make mistakes, kind of telling her you and your family moving here was basically a mistake. It's oh, my mistake was named what did she say? Like Bobby Daddy. Is oh, he rode a motorcycle. She's like, you kind of hear a vroom vroom for that big motorcycle. He's oh, okay, Patty. And she was like from like the 50s or something, so she knows what's going on. Okay. And Molly's, look at her face. This is like every like kid said that's under the age of 13. That's like their like reaction to that. You say, oh, okay. And Scratch comes in, and I kind of like how he's invisible. It's just sometimes when he's fully colored, just like Libby in that, what was it? The camping episode. What was it called? The Howling Harriet episode. Scratch was fully colored. He disappeared. How did Libby not see him? I don't know. I'm still complaining about that, but I'm glad Scratch is invisible, so Patty doesn't see him because Scratch doesn't want to be seen. But anyway, so I kind of like that continuity. And he's like, and Scratch like, hey, Molly, let's get out of here because that old man over there, he's cheating. The one with the paper. And Molly's like, you mean he's also cheating? And I asked for your sympathy, Molly. I didn't ask to be, what do you say, to be called out. And Molly's like, hey, Patty, like, what's this? And that's Patty. Ooh, dang. And then, it's called the Brighton Blues. Oh, I love blues. Yes. So the Brighton Blues Fest. Okay. And like saxophone and stuff like that. And look at the crazy dance moves. And he's like, oh, hey, hey, what was this? They said, oh, that's the Brighton band shell. Oh, everyone will bring picnic baskets and picnic blankets. We'll listen and sing the music. Families and community will come together. And oh, that just sounds wonderful. Wait, I wanna play at a good time. Right here? Oh yeah, we'll dance to the music. I love that jazz. in the background. Oh, that makes my heart happy. I love it. I mean, I do like classic rock, and country was like my number one really for like a big while. But then I started listening to jazz and classical music, like very very classical music, violins, violas, harps. I think I raised the pianos already. Like stuff like that, like Kiss of the Angels. I just love it, and jazz and blues and stuff like that. It's not just, oh, blues are terrible, they're depressing and sad. Like, no, they're not. The blues are awesome, man. I know I sound like an old man from the 40s, but whatever. Or roaring 20s, I guess. And she's like, oh, it's a, oh, but it's terrible because there was a tornado that like kind of ripped the band shell apart. And Molly and Scratcher was gonna say something at the same time, and Molly, just like me, that's terrible. And Scratcher's like, oh, that's awesome. And I'm like, that hurt my heart. I was like, oh, Scratcher, terrible. Oh, and I like this kind of funny back and forth because Scratcher saying, oh, that's awesome, and Molly, this is my face right here. Scratch, how could you? But he's like, oh, I'm talking about how tornadoes are awesome. I do think tornadoes are awesome. Like, kind of seeing them and weather patterns and how they're made of and how they work and how are they made, like, tsunamis and snowstorms and stuff. I like watching those, pick up stuff. It's like how they had to work together through the ice and stuff like that. I always like that kind of stuff. So when Scott say, oh, I mean, I love tornadoes, I like, oh, you're totally lying, but you're kind of buttering me up. So, okay. But I'm still like Molly right here. Is oh I like how Molly's like yeah, like you keep going, you're getting there. But so I said, oh yeah, tornadoes are awesome. Not this whole situation, but hey, guess what? I'm not really invested with this lady because I don't know her that much, so I don't care. So I'm just gonna go. And when Scratch was leaving, yeah, this is my face too. Like, what the heck? And and I would say, hey, why hasn't City Hall brought it back? Build the bright shell, the band shell. Sorry, the bright shell, Brighton, the band shell. Is that, oh, the city says costs too much money, and Brighton has never been the same again since the Brighton I've remembered. I wanted to get a good shot. Yeah, okay, right here. And this is my Facebook with Molly. Oh, but sorry about that. Okay, and this is my Facebook with Molly. It's like, oh, this band shell seems very important to them. You know what? I'm gonna do something because my dad's the city planner for Brighton now. I can actually make a difference, like talk to him or talk to the mayor or something. And to go to City Hall, I don't have a clip for this. I'm gonna actually pause. I'm a little bit later, not right now, but I'm gonna pause, like this, and then I'm gonna start like a new video, and it's part of the same segment. I'm gonna like join clips in. And I know I probably shouldn't be talking about this because like no one really cares about this stuff, but hey, I like editing stuff, so I'm gonna talk about it with you guys. But anyway, anywho, oh jeez, basically, what was I talking about? Yeah, I'm basically gonna stop so I can reach to like another clip. And what does that start? I'm trying to think. Oh right, it was like a song part, and I'll be showing like images, but I'll play like a little bit of the song, like a few seconds maybe. So yeah, I'll get to that like in like a minute. But basically, Molly has this big presentation. Mr. McGee is basically with the city council and the mayor right there, and I wish I can show it, but I can't. But it's like, oh, these are what all the old folks want. They want, their fundings from the libraries and stuff. They want their resources, and it's okay. We'll take it all into consideration. Okay, but you can leave. You're dismissed. And then it's like, oh, I have a little surprise for you. And Molly should say, oh, city council, please. Well, actually, no, Molly actually comes in by surprise and kicks down the door. I'm kind of like, you don't do that. So I'm gonna take a point out there. So first Scratch kind of making fun of the band shell getting torn down, but it has jazz in it, so I'm taking a point off. And how dare you, Scratch? And then Molly kind of interrupts the meeting. It's the government. I don't know. And it isn't like, oh, there's just like an invasion coming, and I don't have any choice. And like, no, you're just. I know this is important. It's important to me too, but you don't do that. And then, and Molly's like, oh, Mr. Mayor, I had this presentation is gonna blow your mind. And then, Mr. McGee's, oh, my kids supporting in politics. I'm so proud. It's like, should kids be interested in politics at this age? Should like the dad be proud of that? Well, actually, in fourth grade, there's like the fourth grade like president thing, class president thing. So actually, and Molly's 12, so yeah, I actually think it's kind of fine. So actually, never mind, never mind. But Mr. Mickey's all, my kids supporting politics. I'm so proud too, and say, ah. And basically, what happened that he's like, oh, I have this big presentation, and she's like, oh, it looks really cool. And I was like, oh, it's rebuilding the band shell. Oh, but no, it's like a sports complex arena. And hey, I have an arena in university. You should check it out. But it's like a big arena. It's pure white, has lots of colors. There's a jumbotron. And it's like, hey, Miss McGee, we approve your tenacity, but we can't afford that. Is it okay? Something to be. Oh, psych! And she smashes it. It's hers, so okay. Just make sure you don't cut yourself. Okay. And it's like, I want to rebuild the band shell. And it's like, oh wow, like that's actually a really good idea. But again, we just don't have the money to put in for the band shell. I'm sorry. We love that you came in here. We love your enthusiasm. We love that you love the town's past and you want to bring the history out to life. But in the present right now, we just can't do it. You could do it if you make the money on your own. You build it yourself with like the community and stuff like that. But the council, the government, we can't provide for it. So I'm sorry. So they're kind of being reasonable. I don't know what you're gonna do. And I was like, ugh. And the family, and they all go home. It's all, this stinks. They deserve the band shell. And it's like, you know what? Why can't we do it ourselves? They have a point. So they're gonna actually do it themselves, and they're gonna go door to door, and they're gonna basically ask people nicely for like donations and stuff like that. Okay, and then just like I said before, they're basically gonna go door to door and ask for donations, and this is a song. It's called "Just Give." And they had musicals like in every episode or every like segment. So, or was it like 2 songs every segment? Yeah, something like that. So and I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I can't. But you see Molly and the son with the son, and they're with Daryl, and it's like, oh, she's singing a song about, hey, just give a donation, like please, and this whole dude, it's like, oh look, the band shell, like video grounder. Okay, I don't know. This is on the wagon. It's, oh please, would you get the money, please? Like, please, like donate. And he just slammed the door. Oh, that's rude. He said, oh, we're just gonna try again. They go through the doggy door. Money, please, and they just shut him out. They to show the jar, and look how cute she is about the window. Oh no, please don't close the blinds. And this thing I didn't like. They went inside her car. And this is like the teacher. It's like, money, please. Like, money, please. Oh my god, that's my reaction. The teacher, like, oh my goodness. I mean, Molly and Daryl look like sweet as pie, like their faces. Oh my gosh. But, so what is it now? Like 85? Yeah, this is like the third point off. Yeah, but and basically, yeah, you don't break into a car, and the old band show, please, like, and but here's the thing, when someone like closes the door on you, I didn't really like that Molly kind of slammed it open. Look at her face, and she's like, "Buddy, please." I know she's determined, but that person closed the door for a reason is because they're not interested. And you and that sound kind of sounded like it broke the door, but that could just be effects and stuff. So kind of at 80 now. So come on. And it's like oh, money please. And I guess the person's like, okay, fine, if you go away. And he's just give money. It's like, oh, please, to donate. And like, oh, look at his sad face. Oh, please donate. And they're going like house to house, getting more money. And here's the thing. Money is like flying out. Daryl might want to clean that up. I'm sure they went back and got him, so I'm sure it's good. It's like, oh, there's like a fanny pack. Oh, please give us money. What do you? Just like a lyric that said, "Oh, what do you need your money for?" And he's like, food. And she's like, "Oh, that's a fair point." So they gave some money back to him. So that's pretty cool. And some coins, as like an effect. And there's like a TV sold. It's like, oh, well, what did you say? Your 90-inch flat screen TV, your what did you say? Your cryptocurrency, your what did you say? Your outdated SUV. And Molly's like on a bike. Oh, you really should consider donating and change to electric. They're more environmental friendly. I don't think she did because she kind of left her in dust. Oh, that's kind of rude. Oh, we can reduce our carbon footprint. I'm just gonna play this little bit of clip. Oh, dang it! I had it on mute. Let's try that again. Okay, I know that might have been a little bit too loud. Sorry, but she's like, just look inside your heart and liquidate your assets. Okay. And just give us money. Just give us money. Just give us piggy banks. Oh, oops. I don't want to show that because that stuff. Where's where I want to stop? Nope. Okay, now 114, 113. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right there. I want to stop at a good place. This is like okay. And just give us money. So hopefully that little clip with the song wasn't too long. I don't think it was, but please copyright. Don't strike me. It's a good song, even though it's kind of a little bit high pitched, but it's fine. But basically they've been going door to door, getting money, and then Scratch just comes with a big sack of money, and he's like, "Oh, your hero has arrived." And Mom's like, "Scratch, where'd you get the money?" "Oh, I'm really good with counting. I'll count this, scratching that, numbers. And then Molly hears like sirens. "Did you rob a bank?" "Molly McGee, how dare you!" And then he opens the bag and like the pink stuff, goes on your face when you so you can catch the criminal and stuff. And he's like, "What do you say?" I forgot what he said. I don't know. I'm not sure it was like a political joke or something. I don't remember. So, but and Molly's like, take it back. Okay. And Molly's like, "Hey, we have enough money for materials and stuff. We can do this now." So, oh, that's cool. And then they basically go out to the lawn, and you're trying to wait for people, and they're waiting. Sorry. Excuse me. They're waiting, and just, no one's here. And Scott just is like, I told you, dance. Oh, I told you. Like, ha ha. And then, and then Scratch kind of like feels bad for Molly. And look how sad, Molly, she just looks defeated, and Scratch kind of feels bad, and it's like, oh, hey, Molly, I don't know how to do this whole the feelings thing. So, kind of, pat, and Molly's like, okay, I guess let's just go, and then like, and she's like hearing something, and then like, and Daryl's and the mom's like, Daryl, quit that sound effects button thing. Hey, that's not me. And look, we see Patty with the rest of the seniors, and this was like the lady that was the aerobics thing with the mom, and I think these two or these three were like in the poker game with Daryl and Scratch. So okay, and he's like, hey, we want to help, we want to rebuild the band shell, and and then Molly's like, Scratch, I told ya, and then she does the torture dance. I told you. She dabs. Ugh, I don't like it. What point off are you at now, Molly? I'm forgetting. What was it? I've forgotten. Are you? What was it? Okay. It was the opening the door when the person was closing it, breaking into the teacher's car, kind of busted into the city council's office, Scratch kind of like into the tornado, basically tormenting, bringing down the band shell. That was something awful. So 95, 90, 85, 80. So this will be 75 right now because that means I don't know, I don't like it. And then she's like, oh, I told you. She's like kind of doing the dance because they can't see Scratch. And I told you. And then she's like, they're like kind of looking at her kind of crazy. It's like, Molly, there's people beside you that can't see Scratch, and I'm kind of like, they're not questioning it, so maybe they're gonna assume it's like a victory dance. So I won't take a point off. Maybe they're just gonna assume that, and they kind of hand the hammer and say, "Yeah, come, let's do this." And they're basically helping out. Okay, I'm taking a point off of this because this is so disgusting. That's my face. Like, oh, I don't want to be rude, but oh my gosh. So yeah, well, what was it now? Like a 70 now? Okay. And I kind of like this continuity where Libby, Kat, I'm not sure if that's Sheila right there, but it could be, and there's like another girl. And your mom's like, oh, Libby. Like, you come help us. You see how they're playing, their softball team? How Molly's no longer part of the team because she quit. Thank you for that continuity. Thank you, because I'm glad, because Molly doesn't play well. She doesn't know how to throw the ball and stuff like that. So I'm kind of glad she's no longer on the team. It kind of shows that Libby's still like on the team and stuff like that. So alright, I thought that was pretty cool. Thank you. And they're gonna helping out. They're playing Spackle, and this was kind of interesting. The old man dies, and Scott's like, oh no, and look, there's just a ghost, and Scott's like, no, you're going back in there, and he's like, oh, now it's back to work. Usually when now Scratch is smiling, but usually when you basically die, you usually want to take a rest. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I have to take another point up for that also. and basically, they're all pitching in, which I all love. And, they're there's the mascot, and oh, shout out to the guy who brought donuts. They're basically helping out, and and Molly's like, oh, everyone like turned out, and what was it? Patty's like, oh, this is the Brighton I remember. Oh yeah, a lot of people turned out. But just listen to this. I love that. It's not just we built the place, we brought the community together, and this is the Brighton that I remember. Like, and all you see that smile on her face, like, thank you. And they give each other a hug. Oh, that's so nice. And you're just the mayor guy. Okay. You say, oh, Miss McGee, you such a splendid job. You're using your wits and your dexterity. You brought the community together, and you also, rebuilt the band shell. And now all you need to do is you'll find a music star to play here. We need to find some talent, and Daryl's playing some farts on his like little sound machine, and Molly's like, not you, Daryl, and Scratch is like, oh, he's a musical genius, and that's the end of the first half of the episode. Okay, the points are I kind of want to give it 65%, but do I want to? Okay, since I'm kind of late with this, I'm gonna give it 75. I'm 2 days late with it. I said I was gonna do this on Wednesday. I didn't do it. Yesterday I didn't do it. So I'm gonna give it a 75, a C plus. Even though there were a couple of things that kind of maybe I'm just being too nitpicky about. Maybe I don't know. Just breaking into the city hall council, breaking into the teacher's car, slamming that door open. The old man's teeth screwing into the screw in. That the old man dying was the one to do work while he was dead. I don't know, but 75%. It was like a C plus. I mean, I don't want to see this episode as bad. Just there was like a lot of stuff that I'm like, but C plus. Dude, this was a good episode. Better than okay, not great, but I would say C plus average. It was good. So everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys later today for the Ghost and Molly McGee Season 1, Episode 3B, called The Greatest Concert Ever. I remember that one. And there's no clip for that. I'm sorry, I looked all over, on the Disney platform that I know of. And, I don't know. I don't think they would put it on Disney XD, but yeah, on Disney. So I'm sorry, but yeah, so yeah, I'll see you guys later today for the greatest concert ever. Well, I'll double check if there's a clip, but probably not. Okay, bye.